Hey guys, welcome back to my front porch. Yay, I love that today we get to read outside al fresco. We are going to read one of my favorite books called The Paper Bag Princess, and it's by Robert Munsch, and the art is by Michael Marchenko. And you can see the illustration up front that we might be dealing with a princess and there might be a dragon going on here. So let's get right into it and see what happens in our story. Elizabeth was a beautiful princess. She lived in a castle and had expensive princess clothes. She was going to marry a prince named Ronald. Look at her. She's so happy. She has like hearts around her head. She seems like she's really smitten. And there's Ronald. I'm not sure what he looks like. Maybe aloof or like he's thinking of something else. Unfortunately, a dragon smashed her castle, burned all her clothes with his fiery breath, and carried off Prince Ronald. I feel like after we finish reading this, we're going to have to do dragon breath together. Oh, there he goes. Adios, Ronald. Oh, he's still holding his racket. He must really like tennis. Elizabeth decided to chase the dragon and get Ronald back. She looked everywhere for something to wear, but the only thing she could find that was not burnt was a paper bag. Oh, yeah. So she put on the paper bag and followed the dragon. He was easy to follow because he left a trail of burnt forests and horse bones. Yeah, it's really easy to tell where he went. He is not very sneaky, that dragon. Finally, as Elizabeth came to a cave with a large door that had a huge knocker on it, she took hold of the knocker and banged on the door. The dragon stuck his nose out of the door and said, "Well, a princess. I love to eat princesses, but I have already eaten a whole castle today. I am a very busy dragon. Come back tomorrow." He slammed the door so fast that Elizabeth almost got her nose caught. Elizabeth grabbed the knocker and banged on the door again. The dragon stuck his nose out of the door and said, "Go away. I love to eat princesses, but I have already eaten a whole castle today. I'm a very busy dragon. Come back tomorrow." "Wait!" shouted Elizabeth. "Is it true that you are the smartest and fiercest dragon in the whole world?" "Yes," said the dragon. "Is it true," said Elizabeth, "that you can burn up 10 forests with your fiery breath?" "Oh, yes," said the dragon, and he took a huge deep breath, breathed out so much fire that he burned up 50 forests. Let's do our dragon breath here for a second. Awesome. "Fantastic," said Elizabeth, and the dragon took another huge breath and breathed out so much fire that he burned up 100 forests. Whoa. "Magnificent," said Elizabeth, and the dragon took another huge breath, but this time nothing came out. The dragon didn't even have enough fire to cook a meatball. Elizabeth said, "Dragon, is it true that you can fly around the world in just 10 seconds?" "Why, yes," said the dragon, and jumped up and flew all the way around the world in just 10 seconds. He was very tired when he got back, but Elizabeth shouted, "Fantastic! Do it again." So the dragon jumped up and flew around the whole world in just 20 seconds. Look at his face. He looks a little tired. When he got back, he was too tired to talk, and he lay down and he went straight to sleep. Elizabeth whispered very softly, "Hey, dragon!" The dragon didn't move at all. She lifted up the dragon's ear and put her head right inside and shouted as loud as she could, "Hey, dragon!" The dragon was so tired he didn't even move. Elizabeth walked right over the dragon and opened the door to the cave. I gotta say, Elizabeth is pretty clever. There was Prince Ronald. He looked at her and said, "Elizabeth, you're a mess. You smell like ashes, your hair is all tangled, and you are wearing a dirty old paper bag. Come back when you're dressed like a real princess." I think our buddy Ronald might have forgotten his gratitude. Pretty sure that when you're pointing at someone and telling them to come back after they saved your life, it's not really that full of gratitude. "Ronald," said Elizabeth, "your clothes are really pretty and your hair is very neat. You look like a real prince, but you're a bum." They didn't get married after all. I think Elizabeth is like a lot of my smart friends at school who choose their partners wisely, whether we're doing a partner pose in yoga or we're doing some sort of project. You want to choose a partner and choose someone to work with, and choose someone to marry in this case. Someone who is kind and grateful and genuinely awesome to you. I think Elizabeth gets it. That's why she was like, "Nope, we're not getting married, Ronald." So you guys, this book and many other books by Robert Munsch are pretty amazing. And there's a lot of them in our library at school and the public library. Thanks for listening to us today. Thanks for doing Dragon Breath with us today. And remember, find the people in your life that honor you, that treat you well, and that are amazing with you to spend your time with, just like Elizabeth.